Hi and welcome to Jamie deRoy and Friends. Today we have many exciting things to share with you. To start us off, The Band's Visit with an incredible score by David Yazbek, book by Itamar Moses, and directed by the incredible David Cromer. It's based on the movie of the same name, and it stars Tony Shalhoub, Katrina Link, Adam Cantor, and a host of incredible talent. Here is a look at The Band's Visit.
Friday evening, oh ma chérie, in black and white and blurry through tears. My mother and I would sit there in a trance. He was cool to the marrow, the pharaoh of romance. Sunday morning, her voice would fill our living room. The ship from Egypt always came sailing in on radio waves, and the jasmine wind deep and the living room becomes a garden, and the TV set becomes a fountain, and the music flows in the garden, and everything grows. Khartoum and Omar Sharif came floating on a lemon leaf, flying in on a jasmine wind. Khartoum and Omar Sharif, and we danced with them in a jasmine-scented wind. Khartoum and Omar Sharif.
Love sparks on the offbeat, igniting with a minor 9, resolving to a major 6, and something clicks and everything starts. There goes the kick drum, spelling out the rhythm of love, telling you get off your seat and move your feet and dance to the beat of your heart.
Pulitzer Prize winner Ayad Akhtar's latest play, Junk, is now on Broadway at Lincoln Center's Vivian Beaumont Theater. It's directed by Tony Award winner Doug Hughes, and it stars a stellar cast led by Stephen Pasquale and includes Matthew Saldivar, Tony Carlin, Rick Holmes, Nate Miller, Matthew Rausch, Michael Seabury, and Henry Stram, among others. Here is a look at this beautiful production designed by John Lee Beatty. On Broadway, playing at Studio 54, John Leguizamo's Latin History for Morons has just been extended through February 25th. John is an Emmy Award winner. He wrote this, he performs it. It's directed by Tony Taccone, and it is quite an evening of fun and interesting history.
I'm embarrassed that I did not know enough about my ancestry to pass on to my kids. I mean, I kind of sort of knew about our land timeline. What is that? Everybody knows that, right? 1000 BC, we had Mayans, and then we have now. And what is this, the age of Pitbull? Dame culo, ma culo, todo el culo, san culo, todo culo, culo. But what happened in the 3,000 years between our great indigenous civilizations and us, man? Did we just stop existing? So, I had good reason to panic. Because as the great 20th century Spanish philosopher Santana once said, no, not Carlos, George. Those who cannot remember the past are doomed to repeat it, coño. Historic footnote, people. Why is all our art called folk art, and then all of European art is called fine art, and then modern art is just our folk art gentrified? You, sir. You knew I was going to give you a second chance. I guess we're not getting a second chance. We're just getting a second demerit. Okay, that's all right. I don't really want to have to stay after school and tutor your ass, so pay attention. Now, for the rest of you who are paying attention, because those conquistador come mierda, hijo de puta, mama huevo, melted all our golden folk art into coins. Yo, man, that's like going into the museum in Florence and seeing the statue of David and going, Larry, look at that statue. It would make a lovely marble kitchen counter.
At the August Wilson Theater, only through December 30th, is Home for the Holidays. This Christmas special features American Idol's Candace Glover, from The Voice, Josh Kaufman, from America's Got Talent, Bianca Ryan, and hosted by Bachelorette's Caitlin Bristow. An Emmy Award winner, Danny Aiello, is a special guest. Here is a look at Home for the Holidays. At Signature Theater off-Broadway, Pulitzer Prize winner Stephen Adly Guirgis presents his revival of Jesus Hopped the A-Train. It's directed by Obie Award winner Mark Brokaw, and it has a stellar cast. It's an incredibly moving production. Jesus Hopped the A-Train is extended through December 3rd.
It's a little different than downstairs. We got a different kind of vibe going on.
Vibe?
Yeah, brother man. It's a different kind of feel.
Feel?
Yeah, it works out nicely for everybody.
Oh, well, let me, if I may, tell you now about my vibe, my feeling. My vibe is step away from that cage before I come in there and club you to death.
Enough said, brother man, enough said.
Don't you think that's just a little bit convenient?
Oh, it's convenient. Who's trying to say it ain't convenient?
I'm talking about finding God in prison.
Any place where you can have your life resurrected, that's a damn convenient place.
After you killed 8 people.
That's between me and God.
And that's very convenient too.
Well, God just happens to be a very damn convenient individual, brother.
Primary Stages, in association with Hudson Valley Shakespeare Festival, present Kate Hamill's Pride and Prejudice down at the Cherry Lane Theater. It has just been extended through January 6th. It's based on Jane Austen's famous novel. Pride and Prejudice is directed by Amanda Daynard.
Everything? Us, I suppose.
You're laughing at me.
At myself, sir.
What about you is so amusing?
Where to begin? My flaws and follies and inconsistencies? The whole range of life which is outside of my control, really. One cannot always cry over it, so I laugh whenever I can.
How interesting.
Suppose you never laugh at yourself, Mr. Darcy?
It's the study of my life to avoid those weaknesses which expose character to ridicule.
Such as vanity and pride.
Vanity is indeed a weakness. Pride, this real superiority of mind, pride may be justified. You are laughing at me.
Only because the contrast between us is so extreme. I am fundamentally flawed and thus hopelessly unserious. But you have such perfect understanding that you seem to possess no defects whatsoever.
Miss Bennet, I think you do not mean that.
I talk a lot of nonsense.
Try to remain calm, but Netherfield Park is let at last. Mr. Bennet, out with you, up with you, go, go, go this moment. For it is let to a Mr. Bingley, fellow of large income. And Mr. Bennet, he is single. What a conquest it will be for our daughters, if only you will call on him first, Mr. Bennet.
How can it possibly affect them, my dear?
It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single man in possession of a good fortune must be in want of a wife, Papa.
Exactly. Thank you, Lizzie. And I'm sure he'll settle for one of them. But you must get there before horse-faced Charlotte Lucas.
Oh, Charlotte is our friend.
Well, your horse-faced friend, Charlotte's mother, is a shameless fortune hunter, Jane, and she'll snap him up in a trice if you do not go, sir. Go, go, go!
Mr. Bingley may have any of the girls he chooses, though I will throw in a good word for Lizzie.
Thank you, Papa.
Lizzie is not a bit better than the others. Not half so handsome as Jane, or so good-humored as Lydia.
Thank you, Mama.
No, you will have your favorite.
Mama?
And not so tall as Mary.
Celebrate the holidays with Jason Bishop Believe in Magic at the new Victory Theater through December 30th only. Down at the Vineyard Theater, Billy Crudup stars in Harry Clark, directed by Lee Silverman and written by David Cale. It's a one-person show, and what a romp it is. Billy is incredible. Don't miss it. Only through December 10th. Jamie deRoy and Friends presents 'Tis the Season, a holiday benefit for the Actors Fund for the Cabaret Initiative. It's a star-studded evening, including Stephen Carlisle, Sophia Ann Caruso, Judy Gold, Melissa Manchester, Frances Raffel, and Sally Ann Triplett. I am so delighted to have Melissa Manchester in town joining us for that evening. Here is Melissa from a Mac ASCAP Songwriters Showcase from several years ago.
Well, hello there, good old friend of mine. You've been reaching for yourself for such a long time. There's so much to say, no need to explain. Just an open door for you to come in from the rain. It's a long road want to be the one to keep you from the rain, from the rain. And it looks like sunny skies. Now that I know you're all right, time has left us older and wiser. I know I and I think of us like an old cliche, but it doesn't matter, 'cause I love you anyway, coming from the rain. And it looks like sunny skies. Now that I know you're all right, more than all right, time has left us older, older but wiser. I know I am.
The Broadway at Birdland series is every Monday night at Birdland. On Monday, December 4th, it is an evening of song with Chita Rivera. Among the many guests is Jim Caruso, who hosts Cast Party every Monday night after Broadway at Birdland. December 5th through the 9th at Birdland is Ileana Elias, an incredible singer, songwriter, pianist from Brazil. At Don't Tell Mama on December 5th, 10th, and 13th is Tenny Leonard, Here and Now. At Don't Tell Mama on December 3rd, 11th, and 17th is Richard Holbrook, The Many Moods of Christmas. At Don't Tell Mama on December 16th is Together Again for the First Time, Warren Shine and Jillian Lorraine. Opera meets the Borscht Belt. Down at Yotel, Green Room 42nd Street, Tony Yazbek brings his show back again, December 1st and the 3rd. Frances Raffel has been such a hit at Green Room 42 that she's back again, this time Saturday, December 9th. On December 8th, Ryan Rafferty's show, Ryan, We're Jewish, the Christmas Spectacular, will be playing at Green Room 42. On Monday, December 11th, Broadway Sings for Toys, hosted by the Broadway Boys. It benefits Toys for Tots. Eva Nobozato is becoming a staple at Green Room 42. She's back again on December 13th. At Feinstein's 54 Below on December 3rd, the 30th reunion concert of Legs Diamond by everybody's favorite Peter Allen. One night only, December 14th at Feinstein's 54 Below is Robert Creighton. He was the star of Cagney. He won Entertainer of the Year in 2014 by the Bistro Awards. He will be going into Frozen. So check him out on this night because he's going to be a really busy guy after this.
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Herald Square. Tell all the gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there ere long.
December 18th through the 30th is Michael Feinstein himself presenting Christmas Crooners. Michael Feinstein bears his name on the door, Feinstein's 54 Below. He is the keeper of the American Songbook, and his shows are always a delight. December 18th through the 23rd is Norm Lewis' Santa Baby, directed by Richard J. Alexander. Down at Pangea, Jeff McCauley presents Hollywood Party on November 30th and December 15th. December 10th and 11th, Daniel Reichert, Christmas at Lincoln Center, will be at the Kaplan Penthouse. Daniel is from Jersey Boys. He did Candide. He's a terrific performer, now in Midtown Men. It's an opportunity to catch him in New York. Broadway, A Jewish American Legacy, honors Jerry Zaks on December 18th. It's presented by National Yiddish Theater Folksbiene at the Museum of Jewish Heritage. The evening is a star-studded event with Victor Garber, Gavin Creel, David Hyde Pierce, and Katrina Link, among many others. Here is a look at a past gala by this incredible organization.
We talked a lot about the opening number, and Jerry would say, but what's the show about? And, well, it's about a man, Tevye the milkman, and 5 daughters, and how to marry them off. And then Jerry'd say, no, it's not about that. I don't know what it's about, but it's not about that. Then go away and drive a lot of people quite crazy, because that happened on a number of occasions. And then finally, in frustration, Sheldon said, Jerry, for God's sakes, it's about tradition. And Jerry said, that's what it's about. Right about that. We ran 9 years and some. At that time, we became the longest running show in Broadway history. Absolutely everybody delivered. Starting with the cast. The cast was quite extraordinary. And since there are probably a lot of them there, why not tell you that? But Boris Aronson visualized it marvelously, very much influenced by Marc Chagall. But I had a feeling that it needed universality, and that Jerry's staging, dance, would give it the universality that would take it beyond a narrow Jewish audience. And of course, that's exactly what Jerry did. Joe wrote a sensational book for the show. The right amount respectful and funny. Jerry and Sheldon were just as good as it gets. As this is the occasion, or close to, of Sheldon's 90th birthday, I think it's a big lie. He seems like about 55 to me. He's absolutely perennial kid, and that's because of what's going on inside him. He's not only does he look very young, but he has such a joyful, inquisitive, curiosity about everything, and it remains today. So it's kept him very young. Good lesson for all of us. The National Yiddish Theater is 100. That's older than I am. Well, actually, older than Sheldon is. On the other hand, he'll get there. It's a wonderful accomplishment. And of course, the Yiddish theater is such a huge and potent tradition, not just to the Jewish community, but theater in New York. I mean, so many of the greatest actors and writers came out of the Yiddish theater. Happy 90th birthday, Sheldon, and happy 100th birthday, Yiddish theater.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Grammy Award winner Joshua Bell.